Go on, Scum. You can hear me okay, yeah? Should be able to. I got some good stuff going today, I think. I think I do anyway. You haven't even seen the best part yet, so. It's going dark, toxic. How you guys doing? I left shit all over the place. I forgot. Give you an inside peek into some of these laser cutters. As soon as I wind up this cable I left on the floor in the way. Alright, you ready? This is the best part. You ready? How cool is that? Go on, Hedgehog. I don't plan on breaking my glasses. That is a good advice, though. I didn't turn on the exhaust before I started it, so. How cool is that? I don't know. I am become laser cutter. What's going on, guys? Delivery? For us? Sweet. Yeah, if you want to just trade for this pallet. In fact, I can just do this for you. Yeah, right here's perfect. You guys mind taking these other ones away? You tell me. I mean, I'll just leave them here in a pile. Yeah, probably not very often. You need me to sign for something? Okay, cool. Thank you. Depends on what kind. Somewhere between 4 hours and 1 hour, depending on what version it is. Yeah. So I know we're delivering just about 100, 150 a day right now with all the stuff going on. So we have a lot of. Yeah. It's not bad. So. Yeah, so we have some printers from another library. A couple other libraries are donating printed parts already to us, so there's a lot going on. Yeah, right? Cool. Thank you, gentlemen. Have a good one. Sorry, guys. I got delivery of foam and boxes. Oh. I was worried about leaving the laser cutter alone for so long, actually. But... Alright, Frey, I'm here. What's going on, Mac? How you doing, man? I found my phone. No. What did I do with my phone? Oh, there it is. Not being invaded. No. They're dropping off materials for me. Yeah, so the top right view is this machine here, and then the two left views are the other machine. This big machine here. I keep getting Slack messages while I'm I'm hooked up to my computer. I don't think you guys can hear the alert though. What's going on, Frey? Yeah, unfortunately, the other one, you're gonna have a bar in the way. It may or may not say epilogue. No, it won't say epilogue. It's too far to the side. There may be some times where it's just a blank bar when the machine's machining underneath it, but that's life. God, I can't even tell you what kind of setup this is. I had a meeting on Microsoft Teams earlier, and so while I was doing that, I was setting this up. I got... Mac sucks, dude, let me tell you. In order to get 3 cameras attached, the fourth one is a web browser, so I'm capturing that as a web browser. 3 cameras attached. Now you can see they're all different aspect ratios. I don't know how, but what was I gonna say? Oh, I have 2 USB-C to what do you call them? USB ports, like the regular USB ports. So I had to go get a dock, like a splitter, whatever you call it. And it fucking doesn't want to work with Mac products. I had to like wrestle with the damn thing to work, and I finally got it to work, and I like haven't touched my computer since. My eye is itchy and I really want to scratch it, but I can't. Welcome to 2020. Give me a moment. I may crash Discord, we'll see. Back up. Phone, okay. So what are you guys all doing? Y'all working from home today? You're all stuck working from home, I'm all stuck working from work. You wish? Yeah. You go to work in 2 hours? Well, still grinding away, huh? They just delivered a whole bunch more foam. I gotta unbox it and bring it in, but I don't want to leave the laser cutter alone. Pull up the stream on my phone and watch. Its own fun hell, yeah. What's for lunch? I got a bottle of water. I had a bag of Cheetos, that's about it. I finally made my own Caesar salad of the day. And, boy, is it making my stomach not feel nice. By the other day, I mean last night. I don't know. What a pain in the ass washing salad is without a salad spinner, though. Holy shit. Fucking 90 paper towels to dry the salad off. And it wasn't like I was being stingy with them either. It was like the fucking paper towels would be soaked. I'd be wringing them out. God. This is why I don't cook. Yeah, the video looks a little, I don't want to say blown out, but I don't know. You have to spin the lettuce when you're done? Yes, well, I don't have a salad spinner. I guess I could put it in like a t-shirt and just go like with it, but that's gonna look dumb. Yes, I'm worried about looking dumb on my own in my own apartment. Yeah. Put it on a fidget spinner and then spin it. Next project, what? To make a fidget spinner salad spinner? I like how smooth the action of the door is, though. Homemade lettuce spinner. "3D print a lettuce spinner." There we go. You know, everything except for the bowl, I probably could 3D print pretty easily. We just need a way to turn lateral energy into rotational energy, right? Or we could do the pull string. That'd be even easier. I don't even need to print anything for. I'll print a handle for the pull string. That's linear to rotational. Linear is the word I was looking for. There we go. It sucks tying these bags with gloves on, by the way. Oh, is there a hole in that? Yeah, it looks like a puncture hole or something there. No. That other one is 18 out of 32-ish minutes done. That's why I like the one at the top right. I can leave it. This one will catch on fire if you sneeze too close to it. See it? It's trying. It's fucking trying. I don't know. Somebody Uber Eats me lunch. Don't really. You don't even know where I am, so don't. See, I'd love to make jokes about that, but I know that given the opportunity, somebody would. Send me fucking 60 pizzas or something. What's going on, Kavak? How you doing, man? Got a couple of cameras today, yeah. I'm maxing out the number of USB cameras this device will allow me to plug into it. I have more cameras. Like, I plugged more in. It will only allow me 3 in the internal camera. But I can still plug in like USB drives and they work fine. So it must be some kind of limitation in the number of cameras that'll let you have at once. Working from home, yeah. I'm overestimating what you'd send me. You'd probably send me like fucking mushroom pizza or something gross. No mushrooms. Alright, you guys watch that for 2 seconds. I'm gonna go cut open these boxes. Fuck, they like shrink wrap the pallet. Like not around in a circle, but like legit like thick plastic. Not your typical wrap. Wow, alright, I gotta check this printer again. Laser cutter. Because you know now that I have cameras on it, the second I walk away from it, it's going to try and catch on fire. What, does it not cut the bottom 6 of the foam? Which bottom 6? You mean at the very top of the screen there? The outside of the D shape. Why, I'm just not connecting it to the bottom. Oh, I see what you mean. I don't want it to go in the same place twice like that, because it'll heat the material up too much and is more of a fire risk. So if I don't cut that little piece, A, they all kind of stay in the sheet when I pick it up, so I don't need to worry about them flying all over the place if I want to move the sheet at once. And B, I don't have that laser hitting that same area twice and heating up the material too much, melting the material, or potentially catching the material on fire. It's just a little safer for the tiniest bit extra work, so I'll take it. You know what I mean? You're asking why it doesn't cut right here all the way, right? Across the top, and that's why. Previously, I was doing it where it would cut out each one like that, and it melts the material too much, and it's just less likely to go up. Put that way. Anything we can do to increase safety is a benefit. But I am left with this nice decorative frill here. Hang one of these in your house, pretend it's ivy or something. Safeties for suckers. We played around with that last time and it was burning or something. Yeah, it's just a little bit cleaner, a little bit nicer. I'm not sending the laser over the same area twice. And yes, it does leave me with these weird little kind of notches on top like that. But you know what? When they're stuck inside of the frame of the shield, you don't notice it. It doesn't impact. Also, it's less material to cut. It goes a little faster. Probably trimmed 30 seconds off or something. Let me pull these boxes in real quick. They're just outside in the hall, so I'm not out of range of anything. I just don't want to leave the foam laser cutter running while I do this, because if it does flare up, I want to be there to put it out as soon as I can, rather than when I notice, if you will. It like actually is. Uline has this thick plastic. It's wrapped with that normal shrink wrap that you would find on a pallet, and then Uline went over it with another thicker plastic, probably for rain protection, to be honest, but Kavak, I don't actually know. I would assume a material that has more moisture in it would be harder for it to flare up, but I don't actually know. Ambient humidity, I would say, probably affects it to a degree, but I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know enough. I'm sure somebody somewhere has written a dissertation on relative humidity and lasers, but someone is not me. So all these boxes I'm bringing in are just more rolls of that same foam that's right here on this table. Each one is, how many yards is it? 72 yards? 72 feet long. So 72 feet, I can get 36 per 20 inches. So if someone wants to do 72 times 12 divided by 20, you'll find out times 36. You'll find out how many I can get out of each of these rolls. I now have 7 rolls remaining. Plus 80% of that other roll. Snap this packing list real quick. I'll get some more stuff cut in a minute. Yep, that's the last box. Alright. More laser, less talking, right? Laser cutting metal, especially if you have to watch out for humidity levels because oxidation. Yeah, that's true. I don't think people do much laser to cut metal. Usually that's water jet, no? Or am I wrong? I feel like the amount of power you'd have to pump through a laser to cut any significant... plasma cutter, maybe. $1,155? 1,555? I guess it really depends on material thickness, yeah. Let's see, 72 feet times 12 inches divided by 20 times 36. Yeah, you got it, dude. So that's how many I can make right now, plus whatever's left in that roll over there. I believe it's 36, maybe it's 32 per sheet. No, 36. That's finishing up its last couple of cuts over there. Reasons you would not want to use a water jet? Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. I know. A material like this, unless it had a lot of humidity in it or was actually wet, probably doesn't make too much of a difference. Maybe I'd have to use a bit more power. I would suspect once it gets into the area where it's starting to get saturated, it might melt more rather than cut more, just because the water heats up. But I don't actually know. That's my suspicion. I'll go sleep. I'm so dumb. I spent all day doing... Section 6 is for GFI docs, level 7 for references. What? I was gonna say dark. spent all day in meetings and prepping other stuff and doing other tasks, and now I'm here finally ready to cut, and it's almost time for me to go. And I gotta pee. You got 3 keyboards? Yeah, I feel that, Dark. Times where I had iPads and keyboards and, oh god. At my other job, I used to prep iPads for digital displays, and so I'd have 20 iPads on my desk. I was trying to, input codes on all of them and all that shit, or we later moved to computers, and so I'd have 5 or 6 computers, 5 or 6 keyboards, and I'd be unplugging and replugging HDMI cables all over the place to get them all working right, and so I feel that. Alright, that other one finished up. I don't want to touch it until this one's done. Like I said, this one is the one that would flare up if any were to. I wonder if it'd be better or worse. Probably worse. Waiting for the video to catch up. Yeah, it didn't look like it was that much of a difference, to be honest. Not really. It's really not that much of a difference. A little backlight. 2 work, 1 personal. VM running, yeah. I understand. Oh, well, today's your chance while you're working from home and or stuck at home in quarantine. You want to watch the first episode of Tiger King on Netflix. We're discussing that on the podcast tomorrow evening. You can send your quotes in and or join us live and comment live, and we'll read some live. I'm gonna deal with this laser cutter. I don't know what this view is gonna be like of me. Hello. Yes, of me. Nice view. Hello. This is the cutout. You can see all these little pieces. That camera has a wide angle, dude. Holy cow. Some of these have like a really wide angle and some don't. I gotta start a new bag for these too. Let me tell you, finally hit the point in self-isolation where you're sending mail to your friends within your city. Nice. You did finish Tiger King. Oh, it's not sponsored, Gavaka. It's actually, Scump will tell you, it's fucking a trip. It's a trip and a half, man. Holy cow. If you have time, watch 1 episode. You'll know. You'll know. That's all you need to do for the podcast anyway, if you want to come say hello and watch and give us a quote or comment live. Let's fill this bag up. Sorry, I don't have chat up on my third computer here. I did not finish it. I stopped right after the episode with the accidental suicide. I'll put it that way. You'll know. You'll know. You don't know what it is? It's about these three groups of people who own tigers, basically. And so the Tiger King is one of them. And there's this like hippy dippy conservative group, and then there's this like fucking cult. Yeah, when the fucking accidental gun discharge that kills the guy is glossed over because there's so much more crazy shit happening, you know it's crazy. They're talking way too much about it. Oh, dude, it's worth watching. Like, I'm not even joking. It's worth watching. It's probably one of the better things I've seen this year. I think Better Call Saul is probably still my favorite thing I've seen so far this year. But besides that, I think that's up there. And, like, I don't even... Not that I don't care. Obviously, I don't want animals to be abused or whatever. But, like, I don't really care so much about the tigers. The tigers are, like, a minor plot point. It's the people, you know what I mean? It's on Netflix. Sorry, I'm here. I am here. I'm trying to peel the backing off of the sheet. It's just like, it's impossible to do with gloves on. Now that I'm in front of the camera, I get it right away. It's a lot easier to do without gloves because it all comes off in one piece instead of 7. Fucking things. Oh, it's filthy now. Oh boy. What's going on, Knight? How are you doing? My earbud died. Hang on. Oh, not yet. It gave me 2 warnings. That's really rare. Usually it just dies. I think one connected to my phone and one connected to my computer. Oh, no, there we go. Cool, you still hear me? Yes. I've been in meetings all day, so I've been wearing them both. And then when I started this, I put one on to charge and wore one. So, been live for 40 minutes. I should have about an hour and a half out of this other one, if not more. Which should hopefully bring me to the end of the day. Just chilling, yeah. I'm working. Working. So yeah, we've delivered over 1,000 of these now. Cool. Pretty cool. That red light I just turned on for flavor. I can turn it off, by the way. The actual laser that comes out is not visible. Yeah. God, fucking. I saw it do a little, not a flare up, but you know, that right there. I just saw it again on the replay. I was like, oh, well. Sorry, Fred. I like how this camera won't stay square. I spent so much time earlier trying to get it square. Oh. No, it doesn't need to be square, it's just nicer. I mean, the top right one isn't square either, I can tell, just by looking at it. It also doesn't help that they're a little fish-eyed, you know, the angle that they're doing it. I didn't sing that song again. I don't think there was a ban on it. As long as you don't sing the other version of it. I keep looking at the stream that's on delay. I'm like, oh yeah, everything's fine. And oh, alright, I gotta go. Song from Red Dead? No. It's Hip to Be Square by He Who Lives in the News. It's Hip to Be Square. I don't know. I keep going back and forth on linking this video to the guy who like owns the facility, so he can watch. And I'm like, is he gonna like it? Is he gonna be upset that I'm doing it? You know, like I'm not sure. So I'm not. Maybe I'll ask forgiveness later. You know. On one hand, I feel like he'd be okay with it. On the other hand, like, I did Velcro a camera into his laser cutter. Did the camera live? It's still going right now, the bottom left-hand one. This one right here. It's still Velcroed in the machine. No, I'm sorry, not this one. This one right here. You'll see when it's running again. It's like a piece of cardboard with a camera stuck in it, Velcroed to the, I guess it's the head, the traveler? I don't know what you would call it. And then the wire is just like twist tied to the rest of the wires. But I was very careful about that to make sure that it didn't interfere with the travel at all. Because obviously we don't want to interfere with the travel. I mean, you can see it if I do this. You know what I mean? Like, you can see how it's zip tied across the back there. Not zip tied, excuse me. Cable tied, twist tied. Big difference. I can take a twist tie off in 2 seconds. The cable tie I have to cut. Zip tie I have to cut. Excuse me. I think cable tie can refer to either one. Twist and zip. No harm, no foul. Yeah, but you know. Documentary footage, yeah. Ancient coronavirus and its effect on the popularity of Huey Lewis in the news. Well, there's one thing that's for sure. It's hip to be square. Also, like, you know, no harm, no foul doesn't really work, because, like, you know, your parents tell you to be back, you know, your curfew is midnight and you come home at 4 a.m. Like, no harm, no foul, but, you know, it doesn't work that way. Type of gloves on. Are you guys gonna do this again, Claus? Yeah. I don't know. Figure I might as well do it while I can. lot louder than when you get some of the things out. Yeah, I suppose. That's going on great. Yeah, I've been busy setting stuff up while doing webinars and running around across campus. Oh my God, one guy, probably shouldn't be speaking ill of him, but he wanted a mouse, and he would not walk over here to get it. So I'm inter-office mailing him a mouse. There's nobody on campus. It's gonna take me a year to get the mouse. All the GoPros I have access to, I don't think I could do streaming from. Or like stream to a computer, you know what I mean? Plus, I don't know if this Mac can handle any more connections. I've got 3 webcams and an IP cam attached to it. I don't even have any like USB microphones to bring in to use. I only have these earbuds. AirPods. Speaking of complain, what should I have for dinner tonight? You guys want some bag of garbage? Spaghetti, laser cut pizza, stir fry, burger. I don't really do Chinese food. I don't really do stir fry ever. Kind of feeling pizza. I have what I need to make, not spaghetti, but pasta. I keep meaning to do it, and then I'm on my way home, like, oh, I'm hungry now. Yeah, hungry now. Laser cut meats or veggies? I'm gonna say no, only because the laser wouldn't penetrate the meat very well. So your outside would be burnt and your inside would be raw. Tacos? Taco Bell is open. We don't really want Taco Bell tacos. The Mexican place I usually go to, I don't know. I have a feeling they're kind of okay on their, okay in quotes, on their quality and cleanliness standards, and I don't know if I want to risk that while I'm making all this stuff, you know what I mean? Can I mail you a couple of Taco Bell Doritos tacos? Yeah. Let me just go to the Taco Bell Doritos store and buy some, huh? Just Taco Bell Dorito stores on every street corner here. So it's like in the US. What's really cool actually is this county actually reports all the food safety standard report checks that they do. They report them all online, so you can check out what stores got what rating and what they need to work on and all that. So check in and look at and see how sad I am at all my favorite food stores are failing their inspections. But I mean, you look at them and nobody has a perfect record. You look at one and it's like, you know, they didn't have a thermometer in the food at the time they were there. You know, they had to go wash it off and put it in the, you know what I mean? Like small things like that. And it was tested fine after, you know, small stuff. All minor stuff that they don't even recheck to see if they finished. Some places have some big ones, and you know, those are places to avoid, but I feel like you just can't get a perfect score. Maybe you can. What's going on the top right camera? That is cutting out little pieces of plastic to provide a back strap. I have one somewhere. There it is. So it is actually cutting out these little plastic pieces here to hold rubber bands, so that because we're running low on elastic. So it allows us to do rubber bands instead of fuck. Caught it. Fucking caught it. Instead of elastic. I got him, Holgren. Don't worry. You see why I don't walk away from it, though? You see why? Will that take 30 seconds? Not even. Yeah, so elastic is very hard to come by. And so that design originally was for elastic. And so I designed that piece to interface with rubber bands so that it wasn't all rubber bands against people's hair, because that hurts. So at least now you can grab that plastic piece to remove it or put it on instead of grabbing rubber bands. What's going on, Shine? I'm doing well, you? Motion? What's going on, dude? It is pretty interesting, right? I don't know. Of all the things I could be doing, I could be stuck at a desk job too, you know? So, I'll take this. Even if it does catch on fire. Doing well? Good. Yeah, it's weird. Someone was mentioning how it doesn't cut the last piece of that D, you know what I mean? And it's weird with it going upward instead of downward. Yeah, it just leaves a big open spot in the middle. But then it comes in and recuts and it matches out. Stealing Fatty Ant's food. They're not slanted, but I can show you when it's done. They have little hooks on the end of it. I don't don't really have a good way of showing you, unfortunately. Oh, maybe I do. Hang on. There, file. Check this again. Looking good. Alright, I don't know if I'll ever get this camera back on the right way, but if I come here. God, this Velcro is fucking crazy. Of course, I forgot to hide it. If you can see that, no, you can't see it at all. All right, let me find another way to show you. I don't know how else I can show you. Huh? It's got a little notch. That's all I need to know. See? Hopefully, it's focusing. Yeah, you can kind of see. So the three right-hand ones notch inward, and the three left-hand ones notch inward too. The big lab camera, I can hold it up to that too. I mean, it's all the way up on the wall. I don't even know if you can see it. Yeah, it's easier to see on the other one. What's going on, Liz? How you doing? Doing some laser cutting? Rip these guys, huh? Look at that. That shit's nasty. It gets everywhere. On the Moon's Force, so they go, let me pull the model real quick. This is the finished result of one of the two. And so they go in here, and it helps prevent what's called the chimney effect of things going between the person's face and up, and basically just being an updraft and pulling in microbials, whatever you want to call it. So the foam sits in there and it provides some, it blocks the air a little bit better than it just being open like that. Hey, thank you for subbing, dude. Appreciate it. These all end up going to, well, not anymore. Initially, they were all going to the on-campus hospital, but now we're branching out to other hospitals and some nursing homes in the area as well. So we're finally producing enough per day that we can split it up and not have a detrimental impact on our own hospital, basically. But that also means I gotta cut a shit ton of these every day. I gotta cut 5 sheets a day, and like 3 sheets of the plastic pieces. Wrench kit expansion? Oh yeah, dude. Come on, Mazak, how you doing, dude? It really likes, fuck, I had that in the wrong spot. Why did I put that all the way over? Brain farting. Alright, we're gonna have a couple that don't cut properly. You're good? Good. Yeah, that one is not gonna... Yeah, I have like 10 more cameras. My Mac won't allow me to plug any more in, so. Did I eat anything interesting? I got a bottle of water and some Cheetos. That's it. No, they're unfortunately USB cameras. What I suppose I could do is stream to a second account and then pick it back up and stream to this account. But at a certain point, the quality and the size are going to get too small and not worth it. You know? Ideally, what I would have done is replace that 4th camera, the bottom right-hand one, with something else. But it's 30 minutes now, like 32. Don't want to leave this one for too long. Like I said, because I fucked up in those first 3 cuts, we're going to have a couple that are wasted. This is going to be a waste. And just exactly the top right there. It's okay. Oh, I should get another cookie, that's what I should do. Oh, that's right. How much electricity it burns? Oh boy. This big one is on a 40 amp circuit, dedicated. I don't know if it's double phase or triple phase. Dual phase? To be honest, I'm not about to unplug it either. You think Gear beat the game? Which game? Not yet. Not even close. I think I wasn't even halfway done through the quest. Dude, that's totes impressive. Yeah, it goes pretty quick. I hear you, Frank. It's alright, no worries. You think it's two-phase? I honestly don't know. Should probably hold that one all the way up. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Well, I'm glad they're enjoying it too. Alright, so my plan right now is I'm going to bag up all of those clips and then run them upstairs. I'm going to hit the bathroom. I'm going to grab a cookie. Earbud just fell out. Sorry about that, my earbud just fell out. Classic. Yeah, so when the earbud comes out, it switches to the internal microphone. Sorry. I don't really have a way of preventing that, unfortunately. I guess making sure the earbud doesn't fall out. But yeah, that loud noise you're hearing is all I'm hearing right now. I'm glad the earbuds cancel out most of it. But welcome to 10 hours of my day every day. Okay. Cool. So, like I said, I am going to run these upstairs, these guys. So I'm going to leave you guys alone for a moment. I will be back, all right? Sorry, chomping on a cookie. God, they're making them so fast. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep up. I'm back, yeah. Did it move? Yeah, I moved it. I didn't have it in the right spot when I started cutting, so the first 3 cuts were wrong. I did get 2 cookies. No, not raisin cookies. Gross. I'm going to save up the cookies for tomorrow because those always go very quickly. During normal operation, it's hit or miss as to whether I will get here as they're refilling the cookies or after they refill the cookies. If it's while they're refilling it, I'm SOL, because usually by the next day, they're gone. Then again, there's really not many people in the building, so maybe I'll be okay. I did get one yesterday. There are still some left today. No, they're not raisin cookies. No. Come on, Hot Cross. How you doing, man? I'm just pulling the plastic, the paper cover off. Take an hour to do it if you do it afterward. If you were really making something nice, you would spend the time to do it afterward, but we don't have that kind of time. On Cornflake. We're cutting out pieces for protective equipment. So these are being donated to the hospital here at work. We're cutting out foam pieces, and the other machine is cutting out these back pieces to interface with rubber bands. Basically just cutting as many as I can until I have to go home. Yeah, Griff, unfortunately the only microphones I have are the ones in my earbuds, so I'm kind of stuck with that. Sorry. I don't have my usual setup here. I just have a MacBook Pro and that's it. they're putting the shield, the whole thing together upstairs, 2 floors above. The game needs subtitles? Sorry. I actually looked. I don't think OBS for Mac has the subtitle engine built in. Which is a shame because they could leverage the fucking Siri voice to text, but Apple probably doesn't allow people to use that. Damn, now I want water. See? It's a vicious cycle. Yeah, we're getting close to the point where I'm treading water with these, trying to keep up with how many they're making. Well, yeah, nothing else really is new. We're just chilling. Hanging out. And these last couple to cut. There we go. may swap to doing acrylic on both soon. See, I'm worried about that because I don't know how many bags of this foam we have left. And both designs need the foam. Only one design needs the acrylic. But they're not asking for more foam, they're asking for more acrylic. So it's like, Come on, Space Dog, how you doing, man? You doing alright? Distance education? Yeah, dude, we've been doing that here as well. Pain. Nobody likes it. But you gotta do it. It was like the Wonder Wall of RuneScape music. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to make it look more professional. I only have limited resources available to me. You can see my fucking Mac right here is running the whole show. It's probably 1 billion degrees inside of it. Got 3 webcams, 1 IP camera, chat, music. Not what you signed up for? What, the stream or the distance learning? Dab on it? Dab on the Mac? What's going on, Sarah? How's it going, man? Professionalism? Well, I don't have to tell you, man. I can't refund you, so. Maybe if you sub again, it will unsub you. I'm joking, it won't. Well, this is why I started doing this, because it's, at the end of the day, it's a little boring watching the machines go, so I figured it'd be most appropriate to show it on my stream because my stream is far. I bet you I could easily 3D print a mount for these cameras. Hell, you know what? Someone probably already made one on Thingiverse, to be honest. You wanted someone to talk to for 5 hours and the machines are boring. Basically, I mean, remember, we're supposed to be socializing as much as we can while being distant. Otherwise, you get cabin fever. And red rum, and all that, you know? My mic sounds weird. It's because it's an AirPod. It's one of the, like, you know, Apple earbud mics. I don't have a real microphone here, unfortunately, and this is easy to use and readily available. And it is what it is. It's not a professional production. Do bugs just spawn whenever? No. So, they spawn from nests as your pollution grows, and then we'll form little scouting parties to run out and around and try and form new nests depending on the pollution and scout and raid you. To be honest, the last like 4 games I've played, I've turned biters off for them. I get why they're there, and I think that the core game deserves to have them. However, for building Giant Factory, it's a little difficult to deal with them and build Giant Factory. One of the first ones me and Mustix and H-Man did together had biters, and they weren't on aggressive, but they were still a nuisance, you know what I mean? These were AirPods that were left in our lost and found and not claimed, which I sanitized and are now using. Keep the bugs? Yeah, it doesn't hurt to keep them. Yeah, I'm sure they probably contract an outside company to clean the place now. Might be able to contact them and see. But if it's been 2 weeks and you haven't shown any symptoms, then probably nothing's happened. Maybe they decided they didn't want to work. All this shit going around. Maybe they're not essential. What should I get on my pizza? I was thinking, I usually get half extra cheese, half meatball personally, but I'm open to suggestions. Fine. You have a slight cough and a headache. Not good. Plain pizza, no sauce, half meatball, no cheese, like solid snake. What? Like a large pizza, no cheese, no sauce, extra meatball. I gotta calzone. The problem is that I don't have a microwave, so I can't. What I do for pizza to warm it up is I send it through the microwave so it gets warm evenly, and then I put it in the pan to kind of like crisp up a little bit. And so now it's a little harder to warm it up because it gets crispy. Yeah, Kivak's got the right idea. I do have a toaster oven. Yeah, I could use that. I have a regular oven too. Put it in my air fryer. I'll cut the pizza into little pieces and put it in the air fryer. Oh, I forgot my phone was on the lid. Rip. No, squish my phone there. Oh, I'm tired, man. Proverbial man. All right, Mac, have a good one, man. Skillet, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the bottom getting too crunchy. I know some people really like that, but it's on metal. I'm not a huge fan of the bottom getting crunchy like that, so kind of got to heat it up slow, you know. But it works. It's never as good as the first time. You know what I mean? Feels like the first time. Feels like the very first time. God, I thought that was a flare-up. Fucking phone died too. Does it sound any different now? I have two headphones in. I believe what it does is it chooses between the two of them. But insanity, yeah, I feel that, man. I have some Velcro grip. Relive the first slice. Well, I hope I stream later, but I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm getting tired. What I need is a mirror right here, so I can look at the mirror and it can reflect down. If I only had a video camera, so I could monitor it. It's a little too high. What's wrong with the boomer music, Kavak? Just because you didn't have a RuneScape childhood doesn't mean I can't have a RuneScape adulthood. Open the stream on the phone, it's too late. I have the stream up 2 feet away from the laser cutter so I can watch it and see chat. But it's just too much of a delay. It's like 20 seconds latency. Holy shit. Better refresh. Now there's 3 seconds. Alright, it's significantly less. Mozart. I think that sucks. The filters get a lot of the stuff, but you can still smell the material. Beep. Yeah, when it's done, it beeps. Except for the day, for some reason it was beeping every time the laser fired. I don't know why. It would make a cut and it would just be like beep. The whole laser cut. It was like, okay. But it was cutting, so I don't know what its deal was. Boom. Poor knife is going to be dull as fuck by the time I'm done with this. This other one's almost done. Yeah, it beeps when it's done. I don't know. What I see sometimes too, and I don't know what it is, this model, it'll just like stop mid-cut and be like, oh, that went wrong, restart me. It literally will say, restart the machine. It's like, oh. Why? It's work. The other one beeps when it's done too. It's got a minute still. Flare up detection. Yeah, the problem with that is, like you can see, excuse me, all the little sparkles it's throwing off. Those aren't necessarily bad. They're only bad when they actually catch. And they're on the underside. So the only way I could think of would be if it were to, like, measure the heat coming off the object. But if you're, like, etching metal or trying to cut metal, like, that'll heat up. So I don't know. And that won't catch on fire at all. So I don't know if you could really, you know. IR sensor, nice. That makes sense. Assuming the laser itself doesn't give off any IR radiation, which it probably shouldn't if they're frequency tuned, you know. That would be a good way because the fire obviously would have an infrared signature. Good thought, yeah. But then again, what's it gonna do? Just beep at you and say, "Hey, this shit's on fire"? Like, it's really nice today, you know. Nice over there too, Space Dog. It is 15 here. 15C. Ah. Keep knocking them underneath the tray. That is not where they belong. Machines, gas. Oh yeah, the nitrogen machines, yeah. 78, oh. This room's in the basement, so it's well insulated, if you will. It's a little warm because all the machines running all day. Obviously, who would have thought the hot, melty dead beans warm up the room? A little bit. Who would have thought? What's going on, Scott? Probably nitrogen, just because there's so much of it in the air that it won't be as bad as nitrogen, as carbon dioxide, I would assume, if your room gets a little extra. I feel like most of the fires that are, flare-ups that are in this machine, all kind of start in the same area. I think the bed needs to be like scrubbed down, but I don't have a wire brush or 2 hours to do that. Yeah, to be honest, Space Doggo, I haven't heard a ton about if it's getting, how bad it is in Russia. You guys have a lot of the virus going around, or have you guys been able to avoid it? I mean, I'm assuming because Russia's so big, it's kind of akin to the U.S., where there's probably some hot spots and the rest of it's pretty much okay. Yeah, I've been some years we get snow clear into April. surprised the music hasn't ran out yet. I thought it said it was 2 hours. Looks like a banana, kinda, yeah. We call them half moons, but banana works as well. What they end up being is, off the machine for a second. This part of the face shield, excuse me, and then we're also cutting these out on this machine here. Moscow and St. Petersburg have somewhat worrisome situations. Every city's in lockdown, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was assuming about, because it would be very similar, where, yeah, you hear all about New York, and you hear maybe Seattle, a couple other places, but everywhere's doing it. 100 meters outside the house, interesting. I'm assuming that's so you can still go to the store and buy items, yeah? Thank you, Motionless, but I don't even know if people are allowed on campus anymore. I have a essential designation that allows me to be on campus right now. Taxi if you're driving a car without a permit. Yeah. I bet. I mean, it's important. You gotta not spread it. So. For some people, money's the only thing that gets through their heads. You know that it's important. They gotta not move. So. URLs, right? What's going on? No, I'm sure. We'll take anything to make a URL. Yeah, they're not pulling people over as far as I know. Here, anyway. You gotta get that toilet paper, right, too? 4 o'clock. Probably do another hour worth. Hour and a half. I don't know, what sucks is if I get pulled into something and I don't cut this, students are going to be cutting it. And I know that they're not as good at it as I am as far as flare-ups go and all that, you know, but they're students. Their protocol is a little bit different than mine. So I'm trying to be the one who cuts it all. Like our protocol for actual flare-ups where there's visible fire is to let it burn itself out. Now that's the right thing to do for wood, but for this material, if I let it burn out, I won't be able to use a laser cutter, like until I clean the entire tray, which is going to be hours and hours worth of work. So, for me to bend that protocol, and put that flame out as soon as I see it, allows us to print so many more. Because if one of these machines goes down right now, we're in big trouble. I could probably get away with the smaller one going down, but if the bigger one went down, I think I'd be in dire straits. You got to buy your special agent toilet paper. Remember? That's why I have to go to the Asian market. Man, I keep losing this earbud today. I got some like acne in my ear that keeps pushing the earbud out. A dire gear? What? Yes, officer. This is my essential bubble tea. I need it. You gotta make sure that you get your essential bubble tea. Don't forget, kiddies. Ah, I see, Dark. I get you. I miss my, I would get steamed dumplings while I did my laundry every week, and they closed the Chinese food place, so I can't get any steamed dumplings while I do my laundry. You get Staples at Staples. pick the foam off the foam plant. When it's at its peak ripeness. Ah, my elbow's itching. Can you spread Corona through your elbow? Oh my god, the fucking Chick-fil-A has been packed to the gills. The problem is, everyone who used to go inside now is going through the drive-thru. So the drive-thru line, they took over the parking lot. There's a Verizon right next door. They took over Verizon's parking lot, and they have the cars like threading like an S through the two parking lots back and forth to queue up. Oh my god. Yeah, they're crazy to begin with. Although mine usually does pretty well, but yeah, they're even crazier right now. What is that? Chick-fil-A is a fried chicken sandwiches, fast food kind of restaurant. It's really good. I don't know what to tell you. It's really good. I don't know. It's just one of those things that, like, you don't know how good it is till you try it, you know? You had some today, sir? How long was the line? Chicken nuggets, fries. Oh, God, they have really good fries. Their breakfast is really good. I get the chicken on whatever they have, bread, muffin, whatever it is, and I add cheese and an egg, and it's like a big chicken smorgasbord. I'm down to my last packet of ranch from them. Last little container, a plastic container. The problem is I keep ordering, and then I go, and the line is 6 million miles long, so I cancel my order. You know why? It's not getting out at 3 anymore. I'm getting out at 5. I'm getting out at 6. I'm getting out at 7. Everyone's doing a dinner rush. I really don't want to wait. I really don't want to wait an hour for chicken. Really good chicken, but their secret breakfast menu: spicy chicken and biscuit with egg and bacon. The spicy chicken's good, but I like their regular one. Go to the drive-thru and order just ranch packets. Did they grip? Like, because they wanted the sauce, or because like they forgot to get their sauce? For other stores' nuggets, wow. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of most of the McDonald's sauces, so I don't know why they would be going there. See, I feel like that's an appropriate time to charge somebody for packets, but like some of the stores around here, they'll give you like one of whatever you want, and then anything else is extra. And it's like, I got fries and nuggets and fucking all this shit. Like, I need at least one or two of them. Are you gonna charge me for your store to that? Oh, forgot I left my phone on top of that. I get someone who's coming up to the drive-thru and hasn't ordered. Charge them. That makes perfect sense. Somebody who ordered fries and nuggets and whatever, like, dude, you kind of gotta not give him one. I don't know. And there's the KFC by me. I gotta find a picture of this. They have the word ketchup. It's spelled like KETCH space UP or something. And it's on their actual like printed sign. Not somebody wrote it by hand. Like their actual like typed out sign. It's really weird. It's 2 words, ketchup. My phone is forever lost behind this machine. Holy shit, I don't know if I get it out. I have to climb behind it. I wonder where this track was from. Isn't ketchup trademarked? I don't know. I don't see how it could be. I see where it is. Let me see if I can grab it. It's tomato ketchup. It's not like it has a different name, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like Xerox or where it's actually a photocopy or like Kleenex and tissues. Like, ketchup is the name of the item, no? Or am I wrong? Ah, fuck, I don't know how I'm gonna get back here. This is the vacuum. I can unplug you. Oh, it's probably fucking loud. I'm sorry. Get stuck inside the laser cutter. My earbud's falling out. Fucking earbud, I swear. I almost rescued my phone and lost the earbud. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Do I? Don't think I will. $60 for 4 8-ounce tubs? No. Alright, first off, Chick-fil-A is selling actual bottles of their Chick-fil-A sauce. There's no reason to buy somebody else's overpriced one. The ranch one, maybe, if there was more ranch and it was appropriately priced. What's going on, Zod? How you doing, dude? Laser cutting my phone. You could etch your phone. Maybe they can't legally call it ketchup because there's no tomatoes. Maybe. Oh, sorry, Frey. That's not good. You imagine running a Chick-fil-A tub markup enterprise? Work meeting? Nice. I've just been laser cutting all day. Half the day, really. I had meetings and stuff in the morning. My production frequency, how will you rephrase that? Not sure what you're referring to. How often am I completing a job? Items per minute. These foam pieces take 5 minutes and 21 seconds to do 36 of them, plus however much time it takes me to slice a new piece of foam and stick it in. The other ones you see in the top right corner, which are part of the band, takes about 32 minutes to make 68 of them, plus the time it takes to remove them and put new ones in. So, half hour and 5 minutes, depending on how precise you want to be. Per job, and then, you know, you get 68 of the headbands, the back pieces out of a 12 by 12 piece of acrylic, and then a 24 by 20 piece of foam. That's me 36 of these half moon pieces. Yeah, it's a bit awkward, Frey, sorry. Vacuum. See, if I take this time right now to like cut new foam, I can go faster, but the polyurethane foam really likes to catch on fire. Excuse me, it likes to flare up. I'm not allowed to say it caught on fire. It really likes to flare up, so I gotta watch it. You're laughing. I'm not even joking. Like, the guy who oversees this wants it to be called flare-ups, not fires. Because a fire would be outside of the machine. Flare-up is in the machine. Overcooked, yes. I overcooked the acrylic. Spontaneously overheating, yeah. Oh no, he knows. I make fun of him about it. I understand his reasoning. If someone hears that we had a flare-up, it's just like, alright, it's not bad. If someone hears that we have a fire, fuck, that phone's going. That could be potentially somebody getting worried and all that, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I don't think it's dumb, but I get it. I've heard rumors about that space dog, but I've also heard rumors that it's not, so I don't know. I'm not getting it either way, so. Also, I mean, obviously it's a power of volumes thing. If it was even a Bitcoin miner, but could you think of a shittier piece of equipment to mine Bitcoins on? Fucking switches. But yeah, I think Zot's right. It was just dumb. They didn't properly zip their stuff or whatever it is. TRS-80. Maybe. I still feel like the Switch may be worse than that. Are you cleared, Sarah? Nice. I mean, are you happy about that or no? Separate dev teams for the PS4 and the Switch version? I mean, it makes sense. Alright, you guys gotta watch the other one. Let me know if it catches on fire. Flares up, excuse me. I feel like it's Halloween. I'm scooping candy into my bag. It's been like 20 years. I'm trying to think of the last time I went trick-or-treating was. Probably 10 years ago, actually, when I was 18. I was a Ghostbuster, and I had a proton pack that played the music that I made. You know, without a mask, some people here have masks, some people don't. When I was 18, yeah, because me and someone from school did a joint Ghostbusters costume, and they wanted to go, so I was like, all right, whatever. What's going on, Automatic? I'm doing all right. How about you, man? I've been tearing through gloves because I'm working with my hands and shit, so that kind of sucks. But other than that, yeah, I don't really have much in the way of anything else. Then again, I'm not really dealing with too many people, so thankfully you get to kind of not worry too much about that. They're building 5, I don't want to say tents, because they're nicer than tents, but they've got like tent roofs on campus for field hospitals. I think they've got 3 of the 5 roofs up, maybe 4 of the 5 roofs up by now. Starting to fill out the insides. Can only imagine. All right, Shine, have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. 30 minutes left automatic? Nice. Bouncy castles, yeah. They're actually putting up steel structures, steel frames at least, to hold the canvasy, not canvas, but that typical tent roofing. I don't know if they're doing that just to get cover so they can build on the inside and they're going to do a roof on top afterward, or if they're just going to stop there. I mean, I don't foresee any snow, so it's probably going to be safe. Probably rainproof as it is, so who knows. Oh, man. So the one on the right, the one on the right in the bottom right-hand image, or the one, I probably should have reversed those. The top right image is the one on the left on the bottom image. Does that make sense? I'm like, it does. There we go, okay. So now the left laser cutter is the one on the left. How about that? The white and blue, they're both white and blue. You got B and A over here. This one is called Barnacle Boy, and the big one is called Mermaid Man. I'm not even joking. That's what I mean. You might be able to see it on the wall. You can barely see fucking Mermaid Man right here on the wall. B. All of our equipment is named after things. So like, some of our 3D printers are Pokemon. Some of them are Marvel heroes. Some of them are DC heroes. The 2 laser cutters are Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Upstairs, there's a small one named Patrick. The CNC in the back of the room over there is Sully, and we have a smaller one upstairs. It's Mike. I don't know. It seems kind of dumb on the surface, but then when you think about it, like if you tell me Barnacle Boy, I know what it is. I know it's a laser cutter. I know that it's the smaller one, not the smallest, but the smaller one down here. I know what room it's in. Like, it's dumb, but it works. 30. Alright. That left-hand one will be done around 5. So that'll be my stop point whenever we get there. On the side of the machine, you guys can't see it. On the side are flashing lights that are like status indicator lights. And I keep seeing them out of the corner of my eye. And I'm like, oh shit, a flare up. But it's not, it's status lights. Japes my machines. Labeling outrageous shit works. It works, dude. It works. I refuse to say it's not stupid, but it works. You tell me, fucking Gamora's out of filament. I know that it's Ultimaker 3, and it's upstairs. I know exactly where it is. You know, like Sully's upstairs. Excuse me, Sully's down here. Mike's upstairs. Patrick's upstairs. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy are down here. All the Pokemon are upstairs. All the Marvel ones are in another building and are Ultimaker machines. All the DC machines are in the same room, but they are Lulzbot Taz printers instead of Ultimaker printers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm learning my Marvel and DC characters through that, not by comics. I don't read comics, so I don't know any of them. Too many of them, yeah. Gamora is the only exception to the rule. It's in a different spot. It isn't strictly a hero, I guess, from what I hear. I didn't watch Guardians 2. Or 3. Is there a 3? I'm running out of sheet here. Cheap. So what do we say? I could get about 1,500 of these foam pieces per roll, and I've got 7 more rolls, is it? I don't remember the math. Minus the ones I overcooked. Yeah. It's alright, the overcooked ones I'm sure someone will eat. Is that math really right? Where'd my phone go? I kept leaving my phone on top of the laser cutter and opening it and launching it. What did we say it was? 72 feet times 12 inches divided by 20 inches times 32, no. Divided by 32 times 36, 1,555 per roll times 6 rolls. All right, I can make almost 10,000. Yeah, that's per roll. So I got 6 rolls waiting for me. All right, here's 55,000. No, that's not right. 72 feet times 12 inches divided by 20 inches times 36 times 6 divided by 36 times 5 divided by 60. Only 21 more hours worth of cutting, guys. Partially for me. We're making these for the hospital across the street and like nursing homes and retiring homes nearby. So we have the foam pieces going here, and then this back piece. We're running really short on elastic, so we're using rubber bands. And this back piece just helps people put it on without getting caught in their hair. So I haven't been really using it because I'm not really interacting with too many people, but the guys at the hospital obviously have been using it quite a lot. What's going on, Mystics? We're doing some math. Space Doggo's got the magic touch, man. Yeah, it's working out. Suffering from math. I caught the math. This is going to go over a lot of people's heads, but if you're suffering from math, do you need a physic? Physic, I believe, is another word for a laxative, if I'm not mistaken. Boo. Let it run its course. Yeah, so if I did the math right, I can make just under 10,000 of these foam pieces. But trains don't run me over. Remember. Not in this lifetime, anyway. X, oh god. Wish there was a way to lock the exposure on these. It would save it from doing this on the bottom right there. The music goes with it perfectly. It's nice and relaxing. How does this all work? Well, in what context are you asking that? How the machines work, or like what do you want to know more about? Put it that way. Happy to answer questions because I'm bored out of my mind cutting this. It's fun the first like 20 times, and then after that, it's just like I gotta cut more and put more in, and alright, the flare up, okay, put it out. Come on. Yes, the foam is quicker to cut. However, we have two different designs. The one that I just showed a minute or two ago, and there's a different one that is all acrylic that I don't have a model of to show, and they both need the foam half circles. Whereas those other pieces that I'm cutting on the other machine, only one design needs them, so we don't need quite as many as them. And it's also a much denser material, so it's going to take longer to cut anyway. Really, what I should have them do is move that third laser cutter down here. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. I could probably do that tomorrow, actually. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, they never took it out. Okay. I was going to say I don't have a power source for it, but there actually is in the back corner over there. A 20 amp that I could plug into. Ah, I see. Yeah, so we started out with... I can show you exactly what we started out with. We started out with just this white plastic piece that we printed as a design off the internet, and we had screen transparencies that we punched holes in and clipped it onto, and we sent it over to the doctors, and they said that the gap between the head and the gap here needs to be filled. So I went to Home Depot and bought some weather stripping, just weather stripping for like your garage, and then we had some foam laying around, so we cut that out, and they said okay. We took this off of a different type of mask. It's actually Prusa's bottom piece, but it just helps give it a little extra curve. I mean, you can see mine's not centered, so it's a little off. And then we just had elastic across the back. As time went on, we were running short on elastic, so we swapped the rubber bands, but they hurt. So I designed this little piece and cut it out, and we use this with 2 rubber bands instead of 1, which will allow us to give somebody a place to grab onto to put this on or off on their head, and so they can hopefully not get it caught in their hair as much. But yeah, I drew that back piece and the foam. I hand drew. Computer drew the foam in CorelDRAW, basically. I don't have an easy way of showing it to you, unfortunately, because I don't have a free camera, but CorelDRAW is just like an art tool. And so I drew up what I wanted, and if we specify all the lines to be hairline, when we go to print, the laser cutter will interpret that as a cut instead of like an etch. And so we can let it cut. Sorry, Jake, I know. It's I don't have all my regular gear here. I'm going from $3,000 worth of audio gear to $100 AirPod in my ear. So it sounds different. If I had like a wireless headset mic, that probably would be better, but I don't. This is the only thing I have that's wireless, to be honest. No $300, no $3,000 bass boost. Yes, that's it. It takes in vector art. Yeah, so any vector art that we send to the printers that we specify the thickness of the line as being hairline, it will cut. We can send vector art and specify a thickness of the line, and it'll try and etch it instead of cutting it. So we're obviously not doing that because we don't need to etch anything. It's just, it would be time consuming. God, could you imagine if we had to brand every piece of the equipment coming out of here? To be honest, I'm not really pushing too much of a bass boost on that microphone. I do have a teeny bit, but most of that is something called the proximity effect. Those types of microphones, the closer you get, you actually end up with the low-end frequency sounds causing a I guess, constructive interference instead of destructive interference, and providing a low-end bass boost to things the closer it gets. Somebody's counting how many completed? Yes, we are counting. We hit 1,000 somewhere Saturday night, so we're probably up to, at the end of the day, probably 1,300. I'm assuming we'll be at. Should read romantic novels. If I could figure out how to do that and make money, I would. And then he stuck his bratwurst into her sauerkraut and lived happily ever after. Like, I mean. Persona fanfics? Oh god. What? No, they're making hot dogs, dude. Griff, if I could figure out how to get into it, I totally would. I don't know how I would, like, broach into that field, you know? They're just making a hearty German dinner, dude. That's a Christmas tree. Also, sauerkraut is a terrible, terrible euphemism for any part of the female body. I would be. Could you imagine? You imagine you get a love note. Your hair is like fine strands of sauerkraut. Like, no, there's no good way to equate sauerkraut to somebody. Oh, it's big. It's overflowing now. Alright, this last sheet isn't big enough to fit all of them on it, so we'll do as many as we can. No, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'll start a new sheet. Still another 10 minutes left in the other one. It is a delicious food, that's true. Your hair looks and smells like shit, but tastes good with pork, my love. Yeah, I'm sure Google's good for that shit. It's just, I know what to do, and I'm sure I could figure it out with a little bit of prompting as well, but I just read a book and, like, mail it to Audible and hope they use it, you know what I mean? Like, that's the problem. I want a live stream reading a book once, but there's no books I can complete in, like, one stream, you know what I mean? It'd be a real pain in the ass to, plus the legality of that, I don't know, you know? I'd have to choose an old book that's out of copyright, I guess. Today we're going to read The Odyssey by Homer. Kermit the Frog reads The Odyssey. And then I saw some sirens on the beach. I don't remember how The Odyssey goes. Dark. Get out of here. So what's interesting to note is that top left laser cutter, that's the back of the mirror. And so you can't see it, but coming from the far right and bouncing off that mirror and down is the actual laser. It's just like invisible. Animal Farm is short, and Stephen King and Neil Graham have the short stories. Legality, yeah. It's the legality of it. Empress Thressa? Eat Pants? I would love to read Animal Farm, to be honest. It's a meme book, but it's good. Good, in quotes. I don't even know what I would read of his. I don't know any of his works. But like, yeah, sure, I could read it, but then if I can't... hang on. Yeah, I'm sure I could read it now, but like, can I put it on YouTube? You know what I mean? Can I leave it there forever? You know, like, I don't know what I got. I don't know. Well, either or, Griff. I would totally read it for a company if they wanted to pay me for my time. I would totally do it on stream for free, if the company would allow it. I don't think I would do it on stream for free and let them sell it, but... Well, yeah, that's why I'm careful. AKA not doing it. Beat. Discworld? Huh. I don't know what that is. sounds like somewhere you'd go to buy CDs. 1996, and the CD has just broached the music world. Dad, can we go to the disc world? I hope you have your allowance, son. I'm not buying you any discs. Okay. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Speaking of allowance and buying discs, I remember when I was younger, in an effort to motivate me to do better in school, my parents decided to make a chart of grades and how much money they would give me. I was I think middle school, elementary school, whatever it was, you know, for whatever tests. If I got a 90 on a test, I got X amount, 80, I got X amount, 70, I didn't get anything, 60, I owed them money or whatever it was. And, you know, I agreed to it. I started having tests. I was fucking knocking them out of the park. And then they had to stop. They said that we had to stop because it was giving me too much money. And then I bought Harry Potter for the PS1 and was upset because I couldn't save it because I only had PS2 memory cards and it didn't say anywhere on it you needed a PS1 memory card to save on the PS2. Why did I put that in there? Fuck. I put the garbage in here. Pretty sure that they don't want that in the hospital. Alright, the other machine finished too. Alright. Oh, it's so quiet in here now. That's so nice. Alright. Let me put this last batch in the bag, and then I'll be done. A space turtle with 3 elephants and a flat Earth on it. Oh, I've heard that. Don't need any extra garbage, yeah, dude. Maybe if someone sticks it, like, they can cut it up and stick it up their nose. They don't get any. It's a filter for their nose. Ah, speaking of filters for noses, this acrylic smells like shit. I should have the vacuum on. It's the worst fucking smell in the world. It's not really, but it sure feels like it. Alright, we still didn't determine what kind of pizza I'm gonna get. I've been doing half meatball, half extra cheese. What do you guys think? Or should I go for a calzone? I don't know, pizza I can eat more tomorrow. Calzone I'll finish today. Or I got soup back in my apartment, or I got spaghetti. So you need instructions on how to cook spaghetti. I don't know why that always sticks in my head. There's a YouTube poop, but I can't find it anymore. A steak calzone, mozzarella sticks, burnt plastic smell, pepperoni, pineapple and anchovy, meatballs good, rattlesnake pasta, never had that. Too many toasters. Yeah, but all toasters toast. Chicago-style pizza is not a pizza, dude. It's fucking mediocre lasagna. Come on, vacuum. I had a stupid idea. Hang on a second. Where is... There it is. Hang on a second. God, this Velcro is like, does not want to let go. Let's see if we can do this. Ready? Come here, camera. I gotta unplug it. Hang on. Did this wrong. Shit. Ah, fuck it. I'll just hold it. Alright, you ready? This is vacuum view here. I'm gonna mute my mic. I put in all that effort and it didn't work out, so. This goes back in. One little stowaway. Come on. Camera. Back on. Alright, kids. I think that's all I got for you for today. At least for now, anyway. I have no doubt that Chicago tastes good, but it's not pizza. MLG vacuum skills. Alright, guys, have a good night. Hopefully I'll be back later with Persona, but I may just end up watching Tiger King and Better Call Saul. I don't know. A dinner calzone? I might have a calzone for dinner. I don't know. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, if I'm not live today, I'll definitely be live tomorrow for the podcast. Twitch.tv/dual redundancy. Go live around 8 Eastern. Talking about Tiger King and Quibi, new subscription network. We tried it for 3 months for free right now, I think. If you want to watch along. But yeah. I don't know, I might be back stream cutting this tomorrow, who knows? But yeah, you guys have a good night. I'll see you soon.
Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.